What up, y'all? Eric Creel, the Reviewer King in established 2002, and I'm here today to review the film The Smurfs, live action film. So let's get started. So here's the plot. We have Papa Smurf, who liked to find a way by stop being sacrificed to Gargamel, and then suddenly happens is when here in the blue portal, when the Smurfs has come to New York. And then when suddenly happens is when the Smurfs saw a human named Patrick and Mrs. Winslow. And then suddenly when the Smurfs want to talk to find a way for the quest for the blue moon, and then suddenly when Patrick wants to help to find out if they want to order to help to encase by making of blue moon into the wisdom of a future to beginning of eclipse in the night. And then suddenly when Papa Smurf, who wants to find a way to find some telescope to find in the nighttime. And then suddenly when the Smurfs who want to go into some toy store places, do you know remember? That is from Tom Hanks' Big. And then when Gargamel gets arrested in New York jail, and then when Papa Smurf wants to find out to created the blue moon. And then which basically happens is when Gargamel wants to escape the jail, and then suddenly happens is when the Smurfs want to created the baby's room, and then when somebody accidentally programmed the blue moon, and then when Clumsy Smurf is accidentally apology, and then suddenly when Patrick finds with a blue moon that the blue moon is supposed to be right, and then when the Smurfs who want to find out to help government to become the Great Smurf to quest for the blue moon. And then when Gargamel and Azrael who want to capture the Smurfs, but can't because that's when Smurfette never gives up and Smurfette wants to find a way. And then in the nighttime when the original moon becomes the blue moon. And then suddenly when Gargamel, who wants to capture the Smurfs but can't, they becoming the Smurf warrior. And then when suddenly happens is when soon as Gargamel gets defeated, and then when Asriel's here, when it's not defeated, when Asriel's still laughing, when Gargamel has been defeated. And then suddenly when the Smurfs who want to go back home for the blue portal, and then soon when Patrick is finally falling in love with Mrs. Winslow, and then they give a happy ending. That's pretty much the plot. What do I think of this film? Ah, yes, it's childhood. In my personal opinion, it's nostalgic. So, as a 8 or 9 year old, the first time I saw in 3D way back when for the summer vacation in 2011 at my place. And then I give it a watch it on Blu-ray and DVD way back when in Christmas 2011 and around the world for my years if I grew up. And then, does it still age well? Honestly, yes, one of the most underrated nostalgic I've ever had. And this is my unpopular opinion for this movie. The CGI animation for the Smurf characters look pretty amazing. The story, very cool. And the characters, we have Papa Smurf, the main character. He's awesome, and he's a legendary. Clumsy Smurf, he's funny. Gutsy Smurf, he's awesome. Including Smurfette, she's amazing. Greatest Katy Perry performance I've ever had. I'll pick my favorite character of this. And then we have Brainy Smurf. He's awesome. Grouchy Smurf. He's pretty funny. The same cast who played Raphael from Rio. From the same cast for the exact same year as Rio came out. And then the rest of the Smurfs looks pretty good, and then all the other characters look really awesome, including Gargamel. He's the greatest main antagonist of them all, played by the legendarily Hank Azaria, which is the same cast who played Moe from The Simpsons, Apu from The Simpsons, and Chief Wilkham from The Simpsons, including the comic book nerd from The Simpsons. And then we have Azrael, Gargamel's pet cat. He's pretty funny. And yes, the rest of the characters look pretty amazing, including the ending song, Ready to Go, played by the legendarily Panic at the Disco. It's awesome. Do I have issues and negatives? Nope. It's my nostalgic memories for the most underrated film that came out in 2011. It's my childhood. So, is this my favorite film that came out in the year of 2011? Well, Rio, Rango, Arthur Christmas, and The Adventures of Tintin was my favorite films that came out in 2011. So, overall, it gets a 10 out of 10. Amazing, brilliant masterpiece. And it gets the seal of epic masterpiece. So, hope you all enjoy and tell me what you think of Smurfs for 2011. Whether you liked it or not. And if you dislike that film, that's fine. I respect your opinion. But in my opinion, it's childhood in my opinion. So, hope you all enjoy and goodbye.